Hello everyone. Today we will understand how to find out the zeros of a polynomial. So let's understand. In the question number 1, it's given x square minus 2x minus 8, and the question is about we have to find out first the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. And how we can find it out? We can find it out when we will make the factors of this particular equation. So if I have to make the factors of this equation, what I'll do, I'll compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c, and then I will find out what is the value of a, 1, what is the value of b, minus 2, and what is the value of c, minus 8. So a into c will give me minus 8. So I have to make the factors of 8 in such a way so that if I will add or subtract those factors, I will get my answer equals to B, which is minus 2. So the factors of 8 are either 8 into 1, either 2 into 4. So if I will use minus 4 plus 2, what I will get? I will get my answer as minus 2. And when I multiply these two factors, I will be getting here minus 8, which is AC. So this is B and this is AC. So that means if I will split the middle term using minus 4x plus 2x, I will be getting the factors of this particular equation. So I will write down here x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. Now first two terms I can take x common. I will get here x minus 4. From the second two terms I can take 2 common. What will be left? X minus 4. Now from this term and this term, x minus 4 is common, and what is left? X plus 2 is left. Now if I have to find out the zeros of the polynomial, what I'll do, I'll put x minus 4 is equals to 0, or x plus 2 is equals to 0. So what I'll get here, x is equals to 4 or x is equals to minus 2. So we figured out what is the value of the zeros. So these are the values for the zeros of the polynomial. So sum of the zeros is given by the formula minus b over a. So what is the value of b here? Minus 2. We'll write on this minus here. Then b is minus 2 over a. A is 1. That means we are getting here 2 over 1. So are we getting this when we will use the zeros? So let's see. First 0 is 4. Then plus minus 2. So we'll get here 4 minus 2, which is equals to 2. So when we are doing this with the help of our zeros of the polynomial, we are getting the same answer. Similarly, product of zeros is equals to c over a. So what is the value for c? C is minus 8. What is the value of a? A is 1. So we are getting here minus 8. So let's see with the zeros, are we getting that? So 0, 4 into minus 2, and we are getting the same answer, which is minus 8, which we are getting when we are using the formula to calculate the product of the zeros. So we will compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c. So the value of a is 4, the value of b is minus 4, and the value of c is 1. Now we have to first do a into c, which is equals to 4 into 1, which is equals to 4. And the value of b is minus 4. So we have to make the factors of 4. What are the factors of 4? Either 4 into 1 or either 2 into 2. Now which factor I will consider here? I will take here minus 2 minus 2, because when I do minus 2, it is giving me minus 4, which is the value for b. And when I multiply these two, I'm getting equals to 4, which is the value of AC. So we can write this equation as 4s squared minus 2s plus 1. Now from the first two terms, I will take 2s common. What will be left? 2s minus 1. From the second two terms, I will take minus 1 common, and what is left? 2s minus 1. So from the first term and the second term, we have 2s minus 1 common. What is left? 2s minus 1. So we have to find out what are the values of the zeros. So let's find out. We will write down 2s minus 1 is equals to 0 or 2s minus 1 is equals to 0. Both are same, so we are getting the same value for s. So s is equals to 1 over 2, and from here also we are getting s equals to 1 over 2. That means the value for the zeros here is 1 over 2 and 1 over 2. Now let's find out for this particular equation what will be the sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros. So here we have two zeros. One is also 1 by 2 and another one is also 1 by 2. So let's find out the sum of zeros, which is equals to minus b over a. So minus b minus 4 over a, 4. So we are getting here 4 over 4, which is equals to 1. Similarly, if I'll do the sum of zeros, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So if I will add two halves, I will get it equals to 1 as a whole. So we are getting the same answer. Similarly, product of zeros, it is c over a. What is the value of c? C is 1. What is the value of A? A is 4. And when I will multiply the two zeros, I am getting the same answer, which is equals to 1 by 4. So this is how you can verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients we are using A, B, and C. If you will see your question number 3, it is not given in the term of ax square plus bx plus c. So we have to rearrange the values. So I will first write the value of a x square, then the value for x, and then the value for c. Now we can compare it with ax square plus bx plus c. So the value for a is equals to 6. The value for b is equals to minus 7. The value for c is equals to minus 3. So a into c is equals to 6 into negative 3, which is equals to minus 18. So we have to think of the factors. So if I will think of the factors, I will get here minus 9 plus 2, because it is giving me the value of b, which is minus 7. And if I will multiply these two, I'm getting the value of AC, which is equals to minus 18. So I will write on here 6x square minus 2x So I will write down here 6x square plus 2x minus 9x minus 3. So from the first two terms, you can take 2x common. What is left? 3x plus 1. From the next two terms, I can take minus 3 common. So 3x plus 1 will be left. From the first and the second term, now we can see 3x plus 1 is common. And what is left? 2x minus 3 is left. So we have to find out the zeros of the polynomial. So we'll take 3x plus 1 is equals to 0 or 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. So from here, I will get the value of x is equals to minus 1 over 3. And from here, I will get the value for x is equals to 3 over 2. So let's find out now sum of zeros, which is equals to minus b over a. So value of b is negative 7 and the value of a is 6. We'll get here 7 over 6. Similarly, if I'll try with minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 2 fractions, we have to solve it. So the LCM is 6. I will multiply the first term with 2. I will multiply the second term with 3. So I will get here minus 2 plus 9 over 6, which when I will solve it, I will get 7 over 6. So I'm getting the same answers. Then product of zeros. So product of zeros is equals to C over A. So the value of C is negative 3 and the value of A is 6. So when we will simplify, we'll get here minus 1 over 2. So let's see, minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 2. 3 and 3 we can cancel and finally we are getting here minus 1 over 2. Now let's understand question number 4. Now in this question, if I have to find out the zeros of this polynomial, what I'll do, I'll make the factors of this equation. So it's very simple. We can take 4u common from these two terms, and what is left? U plus 2 is left. So I'll put 4u is equals to 0 and u plus 2 is equals to 0. So u will give me 0 here and u is equals to minus 2. Now if I have to compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c. Then the value of a is equals to 4, the value of b is equals to 8, and the value of c is equals to 0 because we don't have any value for c here. So if I have to find out the sum of zeros, which is minus b over a. So I will put here the value. So b is 8 and a is 4. So I'm getting here minus 2. So when I'll use the zeros, so I'll get here 0 plus minus 2, which is equals to 0 minus 2, which is equals to minus 2. Then product of zeros, which is equals to c over a. So the value of c is 0 and the value of a is 4. So we are getting here a 0. So if I have to find out now using the zeros of the polynomial, so the first one is 0 itself and the second one is minus 2. So if I will multiply these two, I'm also getting here a 0. In this question, if I have to find out the zeros of the polynomial, what I can do, since I cannot take anything common from t square minus 15, I will just put this whole equation is equals to 0. So I'll get here t square is equals to 15 and t is equals to square root of 15. So we can write down for this either plus or minus because we want two zeros. So one is positive root 15 and another one is negative root 15. Now, if I have to find out what is the value of a, b, and c. So I have to compare this equation. So in this equation, if you will see, we don't have any value for b. So we'll write down here 0 multiplied by t, which is equals to 0 minus 15. So when I'll compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c, I will get the value of a as 1, b as 0, and c as minus 15. So let's find out what is the sum of the zeros here. So sum of zeros is equals to minus b over a. So what is the value of b? B is 0. What is the value of a? A is 1. So we'll get here 0. Similarly, if I will use these zeros, so root 15 minus root 15, both are same, we will get a 0. Similarly, product of zeros. So product of zeros is equals to c over a. So the value of c is negative 15. The value of a is 1. And if I will use the zeros of the polynomial, which is root 15 into minus root 15. So I will get again equals to minus 15. That is how we can verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Let's understand the last part of this question. Now, this question is 3x square minus x minus 4. We will compare it with ax square plus bx plus c. We'll get here a is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 1, and c is equals to minus 4. If I have to make the factors of this, I will do a into c, which is equals to 3 into minus 4. I will get here minus 12. And if I will take minus 4 plus 3, I will be getting minus 1. And when I multiply minus 4 with 3, I will be getting minus 12, which is AC, and this one is B. So I will split the middle term. I will get here 3x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. From the first two terms, we can take 3x common. X plus 1 is left. From the next two terms, we can take minus 4 common. X plus 1 is left. From these two terms, now x plus 1 is common. What is left? 3x minus 4 is left. We have to find out the zeros. We'll put this equals to 0. We'll put this equals to 0. From here we get x is equals to -1, and from here we will get x is equals to 4/3. Now let's find out the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So sum of the zeros is minus b over a. So the value for b is -1. We'll write on here -1 over a, 3. So we are getting here 1/3. Similarly, if I will add the zeros of the polynomial, which is -1 plus 4/3, we have to take the LCM. LCM is 3 here. The first term I have to multiply with 3 and plus 4. So I'll get here -3 plus 4 over 3, which is equals to 1/3. So both are same. Similarly, the product of zeros, which is equals to c over a. So the value of c is -4 and the value of a is 3. So let's work with the zeros of the polynomial. So first one is -1 into 4/3. So I'm getting the same value, which is -4/3. So both are giving us the same answer.